because my lovely, beautiful wife did her first ever modeling runway show, and she did so good. Come, just pop your head in here real quick, babe. She did so good, and we were watching her while the fights were live. So now we're back at the house after the fashion show, and we're watching the fights. Pantoja and Perez are about to fight, and the reason why I have my lovely guest here with me, Mije. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Mije, and I am a Muay Thai fighter from California, and I have over 12 years experience. I currently run my own Muay Thai program in San Francisco, and I'm a personal trainer. So tonight I'm going to tell you my thoughts and my opinions of tonight's UFC fight.
Yeah, no, it's been so great having her input there with me. Like we just watched the Morono-Simmelsberger fights a couple minutes ago, and she disagreed with the decision, giving it to Morono, and just hearing her talk about it, I was just like, damn, it would be really cool if I could get this on the channel. She agreed. So yeah, we'll see how long my phone holds up. I just wanted you to hear her thoughts. I know I get some hater-ass comments and saying like, oh, you didn't fight. Like, why are you talking about it? So got a real-life fighter, ton of experience. And yeah, especially when it comes to the striking, she knows her shit. And yeah, super excited. I just wanted to take advantage of the resource that was available to us. Also featured is my lovely Monty-Poo Holly, you know, always stealing the show. But yeah, we got Pantoja versus Perez coming up. Me and Harrison, the Beefy Boys as a whole, we picked Pantoja. So we'll see how we'll see how this fight plays out, and especially, like I said, especially when it comes to the striking, I can't wait for y'all to hear what Mije has to say, and you know how she can contribute. Like I said, I didn't want to waste this awesome opportunity to have a Muay Thai fighter in the house with the fights on. So yeah, we're just gonna be watching, reacting. Don't mind my degenerate gambling, you know, a sweat over here. Definitely gonna be sweating. Actually, I think all my personal parlays are already busted, so not gonna be sweating too hard. But I do have Pantoja, and I do want to be right more than I'm wrong. So yeah, we're definitely pulling for Pantoja as a show here. But she doesn't have a horse in the race at all, so she'll be completely objective. And yeah, this is going to be interesting. I mean, especially with the interim flyweight title on the line later in the card. The top, like, what is this, 4 versus 6? So the winner of this fight could easily take on, potentially down the line. The interim title makes it weird because the winner of the interim title is going to take on Deiveson Figueiredo. Like, it's kind of guaranteed because of the interim title. But the winner of Pantoja Perez here could easily be the next in line. So from like a division implication standpoint, this fight has a lot on it. Also, this was a very hard fight for me to pick, and I almost didn't bet it because I saw it as so 50-50, so up in the air. But Pantoja just had a little bit of success over a top, you know, competition. Perez has fought the best of the division, but has usually came up on short. But there's still something to be said to being in there with the best. Obviously ranked 6th. This would be the perfect opportunity for him to get his career back on track. Pantoja is interesting because he's beaten both Moreno and Cara France previously before they went on their runs. So he yesterday in the press conference, he called him his kid. So I think if Pantoja wins, he's probably next in line. I don't know if the same could be said about Perez. He may need one more win. Sometimes life isn't fair in that way. But yeah, these boys are about to get after it, and we'll have our answers very soon, folks. Pantoja's a beast, you know. I think the striking's pretty even. I think Pantoja maybe has a little advantage on the ground. That's why I'm stoked to have Mije here with me. She'll definitely let us know. For example, we just watched Anka Live Smith, and she said they were on that pitter-patter bullshit. So I love the honesty. Like I said, who's going to argue with her? I don't want to hear nobody arguing with her unless you have more than 12 years of Muay Thai experience, which I don't, so I'm not going to be arguing with her. Because, yeah, like I said, this is just a cool opportunity for the channel. So I know Harrison has wrestling experience and a little tiny bit of BJJ. He knows a little bit about the grappling. So it's not often we have a striker on the channel to just really just shed some light on the ins and outs. I know she had some pretty. We'll get into it when there's a little pause, maybe in between rounds. I've been dying to pick her brain on checking leg kicks and like Does that score for the person that checked it? Is it just considered defense? I can't wait to get into that with you. Because we definitely, I'll get out in front of it. Like, as a channel, me and Harrison, my partner on the channel, usually, we think that checking a leg kick should be scored as, like, damage to the person throwing the kick. Or do you view it as more of a defensive maneuver? Because damage is being inflicted. We just saw somebody break his leg due to a leg kick. So it's hard to say if you're scoring damage. It's hard to say, you know what I mean? But obviously you know more than me.
You know, when it comes to UFC, I would have to look into the rules of UFC, depending on what card you're fighting, like Bellator or UFC. I believe they all score their...
So Bellator and UFC score the same. One championship over in Singapore scores it differently. They score the fight as a whole, not as 10-9 must. But...
So you shouldn't be getting points for... if you're blocking a kick, then the person that is kicking you, like, that doesn't, like, look good on them.
Yeah, but a lot of ignorant, like, MMA fans, including some of these bullshit judges, will be like, "Oh, that's a leg kick landed," because they just don't understand the concept of checking.
That's not a leg kick landed.
Okay, you heard it from the lion's mouth. I agree, but so you're kind of in the middle. Like, it doesn't score as a landed leg kick, but it also doesn't really score as damage the other way.
Yeah.
Kind of just a neutral action.
Yeah. Well, you're defending.
Yeah. But like we said, we just saw somebody break a leg with the defense. So does defense turn to offense at a certain point?
Oh, you can 100% break your leg on getting it checked or being kicked. It depends on the sheer force.
Yeah.
The reason why you block is so you can take less damage.
But exactly, even the person blocking is not trying to inflict damage in that moment.
Yeah, I mean, it happens all the time, though. I can't tell you how many times I've hurt myself kicking someone who's checked it, because the point of it is to defend.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's almost like that overlap, that kind of turning point between where does defense turn to offense. As I said, UFC, allegedly, the #1 scoring criteria is damage. So like I said, if you're checking kicks, you're causing damage to your opponent technically. Like you're hurting them, you're damaging them.
You absolutely can.
So it's a weird thing to score. It's highly debated, amongst MMA circles. Pantoja Perez just started. Oh, and they're off to a barn burner. Oh shit, they're getting after it.
Hot.
Yes, ma'am. Wow, wasted no time here. Nope.
Both these men are on a mission.
No pitter-patter bullshit here.
No pitter-patter bullshit.
Wow. So Pantoja has the back. That's bad. So Pantoja's the better jiu-jitsu specialist. So for him to have the back 30 seconds into this fight in a standing body triangle, very problematic for Perez. Because any advantage Perez has, whether it be in the striking or the wrestling, is completely negated here with Pantoja on the back. And now, something to think of, these Texas referees have had a hella quick trigger on separating fighters in clinch and grappling scenarios tonight, which is really weird, and I've honestly disagreed with most of the separations. But somebody in a standing body triangle from the back, you can't separate it this early into the fight. So he definitely has time to work, but it's something to keep in mind as we watch this, because the Texas refs have been on that bullshit as far as separating. I mean, guys have had half guard.
Well, don't really see them doing much. Like, he's clearly able to defend himself, at least at this state.
Yeah, it's interesting. That arm's not under the chin yet. It's getting closer. He's kind of cranking on the neck. Oh, he's twisting and cranking on the... Oh! Wow! That was a neck crank. That wasn't even under the chin. So that's like what Khabib did to Conor McGregor. Like, you're just putting pressure on the jaw and hurting their neck like Big Brother in him. You're not... That wasn't a blood choke. That wasn't an air choke. He wasn't under the chin. That was just pure, like, Big Brother, just say uncle, fucking just, they call it a neck crank, just squeezing on the jaw, turning on the head, just how much pain can you tolerate? Because you won't go out in that position. You will not go out but via blood or air. It's just a pain tolerance thing. Wow. Holy shit.
Jeez. Oh, that was quick.
That was super quick. But they started off at a crazy pace, though, even with the striker.
I mean, both of them came in with something to prove.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot on this. Like I said, there's potential number one contendership on the line. And god damn it.
Both came in with a lot of confidence.
So this parlay, folks, went 4 out of 5. I would have turned $5 into fucking $42. One fight away. The Pretoria. The Pretoria bet. Fucking only thing that kept this parlay from cashing. 4 out of 5. My ego survives, but my wallet doesn't. What can you do? But pick 4 out of 5 feels pretty good though. This sub wasn't under the chin. That wasn't an air choke or a blood choke. He was just cranking on the jaw and neck.
Oh.
Wow. Pantoja, Beefy Boys called that one. So did Vegas. He was a minus 190 favorite. We got him at minus 190, so that line wasn't moving too much. Hell yeah, that was the best fight of the 2 finishes, 2 fights, 2 finishes. Round 1 was pretty snoozy in Ankalaev Smith, but it ended round 2. Granted, I think it came out that Smith had a broken leg, but in round 2, how long did this last?
Did he say 42 seconds?
It'll pop up on the screen. That's what I'm interested in seeing too. There it is right here. 1 minute and 31 into the first one. Wow. So the fight lasted 91 seconds.
Statement was made.
Yeah, that was impressive. 10 first round finishes.
Control, tap.
25-5 record, 4 rank. He's high. Let's go. He speaks good English too. That matters, in the marketing department.
UFC has this world-class athletes from all over the world.
It's the most diverse sport. I think it's literally the most diverse sport in the world. I mean, obviously the Olympics, but I'm saying as far as an organization.
They're trying to get Muay Thai in the Olympics?
I don't see why it's not. Karate is, right? There's other striking sport. Boxing is. I don't understand why Muay Thai wouldn't be, yeah?
Thank you. Yeah, why isn't Muay Thai?
I support it 100%. Muay Thai, actually, and I'm not just saying this because you're right here. Ask Nina. I've been a fucking weird MMA, fucking hardcore, watching 1 championship Muay Thai fights, and it's fucking amazing to watch. The top end Muay Thai, especially for guys that watch grappling and MMA and say it's boring or snoozy or whatever. You want to see something that's not snoozy? Watch a fucking Rod Tang fight.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't know if snoozy Muay Thai fights exist. When we watched you fight, we watched 2 7-year-olds go to fucking war. Yeah. Fucking Gagey Chandler style went to fucking war. One of the wildest things I've ever laid eyes on. They both had chins. They both had forward pressure, landing bombs. It was insane. They were 7-year-old girls, by the way. Not boys. 7-year-old girls. Maybe one of the most competitive fights I've ever watched, especially live. And I've been to multiple live MMA shows. I'm telling you, these 7-year-old girls went to fucking war.
They did. Gotta start them young. When I was 7 years old, I was going up to my big brother's friend and soccer kicking him in the shins because I thought it was fun.
Well, how old were you when you took your first? So you said you studied that Korean martial art. Was that first before?
Oh no, I did that in college just for a couple electives.
Oh wow.
I started Muay Thai when I was 11 years old, and I started because I have 3 older brothers. One's 6'2". I'm 5'3.5" for the record. And I gave him a black eye. It was a complete sucker punch. Okay? He was trying to teach me how to throw a jab, and he had his hands out like this. Instead, I straight punched him in the eye because I didn't know what I was doing. Big black eye, and I thought, wow, I should put that power to use. And that's how I became a Muay Thai fighter.
No, that's awesome. Honestly, my mom should have fucking involved me in some martial art. I got my first fist fight at the age of 4. Beat up a 7-year-old yellow belt in karate. I'm fucking in the snow. Fucking hella dramatic. I've been banging from a young age. But yeah, my mom never put me in no classes. Probably should have. The wrestling coach wanted me, but he said I had to cut my dreads. And you know that wasn't going to happen. As you can see, still got him. Um, but yeah, I definitely regret not wrestling in high school. I think that would have been a great advantage to my football
Why couldn't you
career.
have just like braided it and bun it?
Yeah, no, it was. Well, honestly, the wrestling coach was a fucking dickhead. He's a great coach, and he's still there. Fuck you, Bo Maness. But we got the cops involved. We got into it. He was my teacher, and we got into it, and like the cops had to come, and like we clashed. We didn't like each other. Like and the dreads probably was the least of his issues with me, but that's the excuse he used to not let me on the wrestling team.
Oh please!
I definitely think it would have benefited me as an athlete overall. And one day when I have a son, I would gladly put him in wrestling or some type of martial art.
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai. Is that the move, Mije?
That's the move.
That's the move. Auntie Mije coming through with the lessons. But yeah, no doubt. I think it's because there's just something about football, and it's beautiful. And my main background's football, and it's beautiful. Like, it does teach you to like work well with others and team, and all pull on the same rope in the same direction. But there's something to be said about you in there by yourself, and there's no tag team partner to tap in. There's no. It's you, mano y mano, as they say.
My coach has always told me, I'm not in there with you. It's just you and her, and of course you can hear your coach screaming all your techniques in the corner. If you can even hear them through the haze of what fighting is. But if it's just you and your opponent, and that's it. And you have to worry about what you're going to do, not what your opponent's going to do. And hopefully have some fun and not get hurt. But as you can see, that doesn't always happen.
Yeah, what? All right, let me ask you just a broad stroke question, because it's something that kind of gets debated amongst people like me and MMA Twitter and shit of this sort. It's like, is fighting a sport?
Why would you not classify it as a sport?
Thank you. I agree with you, and that's why I speak about it as a sport. You hear these kind of weird takes among certain corners of MMA fans or whatever, that it's something more than that. They're putting more on the line, so therefore it should be talked about differently. And I disagree. I'm 100% in line with you. It's a sport. I mean, it's on. We're watching it on ESPN right now. I mean, it's in the Olympics, which is a sports competition. I mean, not MMA, but wrestling, not jiu-jitsu either, but other combat sports. I agree with you. So I love to hear your take. But you hear these weird takes, kind of debated and discussed of, oh, it's something more than that. It's more serious than that. It's different than baseball, and it is obviously different than baseball. But that's like, people get hurt in football, like the sport I come from. People get paralyzed, tear ACLs. I mean, I've separated my shoulder 3 times. I mean, it's not like nothing's on the line in a football, but we have no problem saying football's a sport. Or I agree with you though.
Martial arts by name is an art. It is also a sport. If you've ever trained in martial arts, you're gonna know there's all these different forms. Some martial arts have sequences to them. Muay Thai has all these different dances that you could do. Your Muay that you do traditionally before a fight. Like, I can see where it's an art. It's an expression of yourself. But at the same time, it's a sport. You're doing physical, very highly physical activities while beating the crap out of somebody else. That is something that cannot be ignored, because there's definitely a energy that you have between your opponent. On one end, it's like, wow, I'm hurting this person, but on the other end, it's kill or be killed. So
yeah.
It is a sport. It's also an art.
It's right, like one of me and Nina's favorite things to say, like, it's a Spanish phrase, "Por qué no los dos?" Like, why can't it be both? Like, it's
both.
a sport. Yeah,
It is both.
for sure. Also, so Pavlovich Lewis getting ready to start. So as a show, we like Pavlovich and we like the under. I didn't bet the under. I think Harrison did bet the under on one part. No, the over. Over 1.5. Excuse me. I think he wanted it under 2.5, but over 1.5. So we have Pavlovich and over 1.5 rounds. So the X factor is Pavlovich, another Russian, great wrestler, tough sumbitch, freak athlete. This guy, Derek Lewis, has like legit one-punch KO power, and it's heavyweight too. So it's like, I know I said Matthew Semelsberger had one-punch KO power. That's welterweight. It's a little different. This is heavyweight KO power. So he's a power punching specialist, has knocked out the best in the world, has some of the most famous knockouts in UFC history. So it's almost...
Well, what are you defining as knockout power?
Well,
Because
I'm telling you, this guy's different. You're right. Almost all trained guys that weigh 260 pounds can knock you out. I'm telling you, this guy's power is very different. Like next level. Whatever you're thinking is good, his is better. Like his Derek Lewis knockout power. I think there's maybe 2 or 3 humans in the world that are more proficient at separating a man from consciousness as Derek Lewis. I mean, if there was a black belt and knocking people the fuck out, he would have it. Granted, I say that for a reason. He's very kind of unrefined. He doesn't have a black belt in anything. He doesn't have a wrestling background. Doesn't really have a jiu-jitsu background. He's kind of an old school caged fighter, if you will, as opposed to the modern day martial artist. So that's why me and my partner Harrison, we picked against him, because I think Pavlovich is a modern day MMA fighter, well-rounded, well-versed. But this guy Lewis, man, there's always that kind of that question mark hanging over of, you know what I mean, is he going to just pull a rabbit out of the hat, which he's done on many occasions.
Well, really, the perfect knockout is really all about timing.
Yes, which you're right. Is it power? Is it timing? I think he has both.
I mean, you definitely need timing. You definitely need power. You need the strength. You need the accuracy. Absolutely. But training for that knockout, to time it just perfectly, that's not something you try. That my trainer tells me, do not go for the knockout. Go for what you're going to do. If the knockout happens, let it come.
Yes, and you're right, and that's why I bet against him. I mean, Pavlich 15-1, see 26-9 for Derek Lewis. So we got veteran versus young bull. Vegas agrees with me slightly, not a crazy money line, -150 to +130. But yeah, I think Vegas is leaning to kind of go too big either, because I'm telling you, this guy Derek Lewis has what Joe Rogan calls the nuclear option, just at any given moment. I mean, he's done it to the best in the world.
Why are they booing him?
Because he's Russian and the Ukraine shit. Every Russian fighter gets booed nowadays.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Slovenian, by the way. If you notice, my last name ends in ICH. That is awful. That is horrible.
Yeah, because for example, when the United States was doing bullshit in Iraq, that looked like we could have been booed, right?
Yeah.
But me as an American, I don't have nothing to do with that. I don't
Yeah.
hold citizens of a country responsible for the actions of their government.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
completely
As
agree.
America, I mean, think about what we did in Vietnam and Japan and Iraq. I mean, I don't want to be held accountable for that on an international
Yeah.
scale. Just like Sergei Pavlovich, I'm sure he's a good guy. He probably has a wife, probably has kids, probably pays taxes. You know what I'm saying? He's probably just a normal dude. And, his government has done some questionable shit. Hey, by the way, the U.S. government's done plenty of questionable shit.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be, held accountable for the actions of the U.S. government. I don't want, random Middle Eastern dudes coming up to me and being like, WMDs, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm capable of separating a citizen from the actions of their government.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Yeah, fight's underway.
Off the bat, both seem scared. Lewis is backing up. That was good.
Love having her here, because if I said that same shit, I'd have the casual comments flooding and try to tell that to this bad motherfucker sitting next to me. But Derek, oh fuck yeah! So we got. So you're
Lewis
right.
looks like he's just waiting.
He's waiting.
He's letting Pavlovich lock in on him.
He is, and that is part of the strategy. So it is like with the.
That's okay. Like, it's okay being a forward fighter. It's okay being a backwards fighter. Like, he got in good right there.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Dropped hands right away though, right off the bat.
Oh, shit! Pavlovich is going to town! Oh, Pavlovich!
What was that?
That's why I bet against him. Derek Lewis, much of
How did that happen?
very similar reason why I bet against him in Nunez. I questioned how much he had still in it.
How do you drop your hands that early enough?
Let's go! Now, the over didn't hit. Sorry, Harrison. I bet Pavlovich money line. Sorry, dog. That ain't no over to be had.
Cut pretty bad. Pavlovich got cut.
Yeah,
pretty
he
bad.
did. Damn, the parlays are dropping like flies around here. Fucking not a good. The thing is, though, it's so frustrating, though, because parlays are about
let's
how.
Watch this
yeah, let's watch
play.
it. Let's watch it. Let's hear the breakdown here. The real Mije.
Dropped your head.
Oh!
Yeah, perfect.
Right
In the
hand.
jaw.
Uppercut got through.
Yep.
That right hand's what started it, though.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as you're dropping your head, you're doing this. You're just so vulnerable.
So Derek Lewis, so the reason why I bet against Derek Lewis, love the guy. He's one of the most entertaining guys, best personalities in the sport. But the reason why I bet against him is because he's openly said, I don't want to fight for a title because I don't want to fight for 5 rounds. Fuck that shit. Like, and he's like he's a funny guy. So some people thought he was trolling. I took him at his word. Like, he's made millions of dollars. He's openly said he fights for the money. He doesn't really love it anymore. That's the reason. No, do you think that was an early stoppage? He's protesting the stoppage. I want to ask your opinion on that.
Oh, man. I mean, it looked like he got right in the jaw. Pavlovich was landing some solid shots in that moment. Did it look like Lewis was completely out at that second? I don't necessarily think so. I could have seen the fight going on a little bit longer.
But it wasn't like he...
It wasn't like he got knocked out.
He wasn't out, but he also... I don't think he got robbed. He wasn't about to do anything. He was just going to keep getting beat up. But or is that too much of a leap to make? Is that too much of like an assumption?
I mean, at what time was this fight stopped? I want to see.
Early.
It was early. Let me
it.
see the exact time.
Yeah, let's watch it. Yeah, you're right. That does factor in. What is it? 55 seconds.
Okay, minute in. Is this a 3-round or 5-round?
Yeah, 3-round.
A 3-round fight, dude. Why are you dropping your hands, man? It's like you're asking for it. Like, why? Like.
So the trained striker blames Derek Lewis for the poor striking defense, so the criteria for stoppage.
Like, he wasn't parrying it, he wasn't blocking it, like he was just eating it.
Okay, and that's so important that you said that because the technical definition of a stoppage is intelligent defense. When you're not intelligently defending, which he wasn't, right?
No.
According to your standard. Okay.
No, like his hands was right here. Okay. I come from a Muay Thai background. Your hands are supposed to be up here. And they were here and like open. Like you're supposed to bring your elbows in. Like, what?
Well, and that's what I was telling you. Like, Derek Lewis is an old school cage fighter. He doesn't have a black belt in any discipline. Like, he's not a trained. Like, he's trained.
Okay, I'm sorry. If you're in UFC, you know to put your hands up a little bit sooner.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, especially in heavyweight division. So he was protesting, but I think that's the same face.
I could have seen that fight go a little longer. I get why they stopped it. I could see. I think that should go a little longer.
Oh, I'm definitely writing down your opinion from my notes here to bring it up on the podcast. There's this. So that's the middleweight champ and the featherweight champ. We got Adesanya and Volk taking shots. Oh, that's a gangster. So their teammate is fighting for the 125-pound interim belt in here in a couple of minutes. But yeah, Pavlovich with the win. Like I said, I think Pavlovich got a lot of good value here at minus 150.
He was landing solid, clean shots. Like, I'm gonna give him that. Like, I could see why he got the win. Although I think Lewis was cut a little short.
And so it's interesting that you say that because Pavlich is known as more of a wrestler, and
Interesting.
Derek Lewis is known as more of a striker. He outstruck the striker. Like he beat him at his own game. Like if you were a Derek Lewis fan, you were to hope that the fight looked like that because he had a chance, right? Now, obviously, like so that's I question how much Derek Lewis has in the tank, not physically, but like mentally, like how dedicated he is,
That definitely.
how much he's like into it. You know what I mean? Like how, because he's an older guy,
That
he's made a lot of
that
money.
plays a role. You have to be mentally strong in order to go in that ring. You have to. If your heart is not in it, you're already selling yourself short. If you walk in the ring thinking you're gonna lose, you're probably gonna lose that fight. Because your heart's not there, your mind's not there. This is very much a mental sport. You cannot physically get your butt kicked, get punched in the face, kneed, push kicked, roundhouse, dropped on your back, and be like, I only kind of want it.
Now I have a question for you. I have a question now. My next little topic while we wait for the next fight to pop off is chin. Is chin something you're born with, or is it a conditioning issue, or is it
Chin?
yeah, like how your ability to take a hard shot, like we've all seen it, right? Like some people are like get dropped pretty easily, and some guys can or women can eat fucking bombs. Like, is that something you're born with? Is that a conditioning thing?
Are you talking about being able to take shots to the chin? That's what you're asking me?
Your ability to take damage in general. It could be a head kick. It could be a shot to the chin. It could be a shot to the nose.
That's really your pain tolerance to start off with, and 2, your conditioning.
Okay.
You know, you can absolutely train your neck so it doesn't snap back. If your neck is weak, your neck's gonna snap back. It's gonna go to the side. You know, and if you're not training your neck, you know, you are not in a very good position because your neck will go back. If you have a strong neck, you can hold yourself a little bit longer.
So you think it comes into like neck strength? Like,
It comes into neck strength. You know,
conditioning, as you
you
said.
absolutely have to have your shins conditioned. 100%. You have to have your core conditioned. You know, my trainer does training with me where like I am physically having to take the damage, so I get used to it. And you know, some trainers will not push that, but my trainer has.
All right, last question, and actually my phone's dying. So this is gonna be the last question, and we'll probably wrap this up before the Kai Kara France Brandon Moreno fight starts. Unfortunately, I'm sorry everybody, but
Why don't we just plug it in?
do you have a long cord?
And
Oh
then
god
back.
damn it, Mije, you're the goat. Fucking clutch, let's
Look,
go.
long cord,
And it's sparkly,
sparkly.
motherfuckers. Let's go. Hell yeah. Thank you, Mije. Hell yeah, that works. And then I think that box is in the room. Hell yeah. We're going to keep the show rolling, though. So we got the interim flyweight title on the line here. And the reason why it's an interim title, so the guy, Brandon Moreno, he's fought the current champ, Figueiredo, 3 times already. The first fight was a draw. No, I think the first fight was a draw, and then they've each won one since. They're 1-1-1. I forget the order.
Is it charging?
I sure hope so. I don't know if there's a way we can check without stopping the video. I think we just gotta hope for the best. I mean, if there's no problem with my phone, there's no problem with the charger. I think it should be working. It's plugged in. There's no problem with the outlet. Fingers crossed. But so what we got here. So the reason why they're fighting for an interim belt is because the champ is hurt. I believe he had either wrist surgery or hand surgery. And he can't fight until like December or January. So they're doing an interim belt. This guy, Kai Kara France, is a beast. So the guy he just knocked out right there in the highlight was Cody Garbrandt, former bantamweight champ. So he's a former 135 champ. And the 125er knocked him out in the first round. And so these guys, this is also a rematch. They fought in before, and he lost. Kai Kara France lost, but in the loss, it was super competitive. He landed bombs. He looked really good. He just kind of got out cardioed, but he debatably did more damage. Moreno is a former champ. He's held the belt before. So this fight. is for the interim belt while the champ is injured, and the winner of this obviously fights for the undisputed title in a champ fight. So this fight's huge. This is a co-main event. Like I said, former champ Brandon Moreno taking on young lion Kai Kara France. We took Kai Kara France as a show on the bets. Obviously, we've lost plenty of bets tonight, so that doesn't necessarily mean anything. But all right, so and also, so we have one of these parlays has the Kara France Brandon Moreno under 4.5 rounds. Jesus, are any of these gonna cash? Or are we just gonna give fucking Baldini's $500? I think that's my Jesus.
You bet $500?
I did it. I had some friends that bet on these as well that I'm riding with, but yeah, I only bet fucking $15. I don't got a lot to kick it. Oh shit, this one cashed. Oh shit, we got a winner here.
Woo!
50 into 192. We got Jakar Close, Drew Dober, and the Sergey Derek Lewis under. Fuck yeah, that one hit. Good shit. Congratulations. Hell yeah. It ain't mine. I fucking wish it was, goddamn it. But fucking goddamn it, we got a winner here on the show. Hell yeah. Winner, chicken dinner.
Thai food.
This one's $100 on Kara France straight up to win 180. So hopefully that one can hit too. Let's fucking ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Beefy Boys Nation. Let's ride. We got plenty of losers though. If you need to start a fight, need some kindling, you can use our losing parlay ticket. Jesus Christ. So he started training in Thailand at Tiger Muay Thai at 19, so I know you'll appreciate that, Mije.
Okay, I can appreciate that.
Oh, it's funny. I got these two new girls started working at my restaurant with me, and they're both from Thailand. And like, I was like my first. They speak very broken English, but I was like, I like Rod Tang. I like Rod Tang, and they fucking obviously knew that way. He's like a big star over there. So I was like, you know, I was just trying to, you know, I feel like that's like them looking at me and saying like I like Tom Brady or Michael Jordan. Like I'd fucking be like, hell yeah, you know about American sports. So like. I don't know, I tried to relate a little bit, but yeah, no, I know Muay Thai obviously started in Thailand, big thing over there. But they were pretty, like, not shocked that I knew about Rod Tang, but they're like, oh shit, like, okay, like, cause like, there's not many, like, middle ground, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody who's born and raised in Thailand, like, I don't know what else. I'm not gonna say I like fucking drunken noodles or fucking, you know what I mean?
Are drunken noodles Thai?
Yeah.
I've never had drunken noodles. I'm usually a pad see ew or a pad thai girl.
Yeah,
so.
pad see ew. Another one of my favorites, the tom yum soup. I love me some Thai food. I like Thai food more than I like Chinese food. Probably more than I like Japanese food. Probably more than I like Indian food. That might be my favorite Asian food. Thai food fucking slaps. If you're out there somewhere without good Thai food, I'm sorry for you.
Yeah, me too.
Bay Area, West Coast. Great Thai food. Even here in Reno, Thai food's been pretty fucking bomb.
Yeah. I wish you didn't say that. Hey, my pretzels.
Golly. Yeah, she'll catch you slipping.
Are you on the prowl? You want some pretz? Damn, that stadium looks lit. I know a guy there right now. A guy that was in my uncle's band. Shout out Steve Strong, man. We love you, brother. You barefoot ass. He's there right now in Dallas at the fights. I had a guy also, I'm officially known at Baldini's as the UFC bad guy.
Really?
Because I was at the booth betting my UFC fights. I did a bunch, obviously, as you can see. And there was this guy, he was like, hey man, I like hate to ask you this. I got to get a baseball bet in the game starts in like 3 minutes. Like, is it okay if I get it? I was like, sure. And he was like super stoked that he expected me to be an asshole, I guess. And like, I was like, yeah, that ain't tripping. Go ahead, like, place your bet, whatever. Good luck, man. And then it was so confused. Like, I'm so known as the UFC guy, the Baldini's guy. I was like, wait a minute, this guy's betting baseball. Like, looking into it, and because it was like they see the bets that come through, and it was like UFC baseball, and they're like, wait a minute, this guy never bets baseball. What's going on here?
That's funny.
And I almost got like not investigated, but like, and then like the guy explained to the guy at the booth, they're like, no, the guy was cool and let me like. So I'm like, I'm officially known as the UFC bet guy at Baldini's. And then he was telling me it was interesting. So this guy, he worked at William Hill Sportsbook, but he was betting at, because I have a feeling you're not allowed to bet at the place you work. That would make sense. So he worked at a sportsbook, William Hill, at Silver Legacy, and he told me that a guy came in and put $1,500 on Car France. And he, because we were just kind of talking about betting, being scumbags, you know, typical degenerate conversation at the sports book. But he told me somebody came in and put $1,500 on Car France. We ride in Car France as a show.
The Vaseline's get put on, it feels real.
My mom used to always tell me stories of like growing, because my mom grew up in San Jose in like the 70s, early 80s, and she would tell like prime Chola, like era, and my mom would tell me like the Cholas would always like put on Vaseline before they would like go to the park and shit because they knew they were gonna get in a fight. And like, it's funny, even to this day, as I've watched up fucking hundreds of UFC cards, a bunch of combat sports, and I obviously know it has an application, but I always think in the back of my head of the fucking San Jose Cholas in the late 70s, early 80s. Fucking Vaseline and real San Jose Tales, the East Side Tales. Actually, downtown Tales. My mom was an East Side, but downtown San Jose Tales.
Have you heard that before?
Thoughts?
Well, if you're gonna go and get your ass beat in the park, okay, you gotta put Vaseline here, on your stomach, so the punch or the kick just slides off. That's why we use it.
And you better fucking draw your eyebrows on point, fool. Alright, back to the topic in here.
Watch out, fool.
We got the interim flyweight championship. Yeah, I better not go to Roosevelt Skate Park anytime soon. We got number 1 versus number 2 for the interim flyweight belt. Big time. Moreno coming in as minus 205 favorite.
I think that's tiny compared to Brand.
Kai's a small guy, but he has more power. That's what's crazy. He has the power advantage in this fight. At least that's conventional wisdom. Moreno debatably has the cardio advantage.
What conventional wisdom?
Yeah, like thoughts going into this is that Kai Kara France has probably the better boxing, the more power, and that Moreno has probably better cardio and better wrestling. Jiu-jitsu is probably about even. So that's why this is such an interesting fight. That's why I bet Kai Kara France. I believe in his power. I believe in his boxing and striking. Moreno has like good kind of cardio striking. Like he's gonna throw a lot of volume, but it's not that dangerous. Like I don't know if the last time he's knocked somebody out. He'll choke you out and he'll out cardio you and he'll take you down and he'll get his damage off. And also, just keep in mind this is a 125-pound men, so this is the smallest men's division. So I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see. Like I said, the people, obviously Vegas likes Moreno. Everybody I've talked to like Kara France. The guy at the sportsbook put $1,500 on him. I bet on him. Chael picked him. People like Kai Kara France in the upset. This is like the upset pick of the week. Plus 175. I think I got him at plus 180. Yeah, I got him at plus 180. Let's go.
He looks pissed.
Oh, he's a bad man. He's a bad man. Small little bad motherfucker. 5'4", 125. So he trains with the 2 champs. He's the 45-pound champ, and behind him is the 85-pound champ. They all train at the same gym, City Kickboxing in Auckland, New Zealand. Moreno, bad motherfucker, trains out of Mexico. Can't wait for this one. Cannot wait. Also, if you're watching this right now, like and subscribe. You already know the drill. We're coming at you every week with MMA content. But not every week, I'm not going to lie. You're not going to see Mije every week, unfortunately. I had to take advantage. Super thankful she's down to be in this video. And love to hear her knowledge and her opinions on these matches. Because it's definitely a perspective that I am incapable of bringing to y'all. But like I said, I had the opportunity and wanted to bring my subscribers.
You can train with me. Why don't you come train with me? We'll do a couple lessons.
That would be sick. I can't wait to get kicked in the fucking ass by you. But that'd be sick. No, seriously. So the hernia gives me kind of pause, but also I know training with well-trained fighters. They say there's nothing safer. Like Chael always said, the champ or Randy Couture.
The most scary fighters
are
the beginners.
Yeah. No, Chael would always talk about Randy Couture. Multiple-time UFC champion would go on like white belts on their first day, and like they'd never be safer than with him because he was so trained and so in control.
Well, the beginners just don't have any control.
Yeah.
They have no idea what they're doing.
Probably
they
some
have
fight
zero,
or flight reactions going on.
They have zero technique.
All right, so this fight is underway. Got Kai Francis some nice forward pressure. Nobody's landed anything too significant. Stayed on the feet. Kai Francis moving forward though.
Okay, now we're playing patty cake.
Love it.
Missed kick.
Missed kick, yeah. But he is moving forward though. He's moving Moreno backwards, which Moreno is the wrestler.
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Moreno is the wrestler who probably wants to be moving forward.
He's moving back, but he's defending that shot.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Push back.
Nothing really landed for either guy yet, though. No damage for either guy. 1 minute in.
Moreno has landed a few shots.
Okay. I stand corrected. Oh, what's happened? Dick shot? What the fuck? Did you see a dick shot?
No.
I didn't either. Phantom dick shot?
Where?
Let's see the dick shot. Okay. Okay. It scooped the lower testes.
I'm glad I don't ever have to experience that.
I gotta ask you though, like, is that getting hit in the tits, or like, is there like a female equivalent, like?
You know, I've gotten roundhouse kicked like straight up into my crotch. I mean, that hurts because you're hitting bone, like pubic bone. Oh man, that is horrible. But as horrible as that is, and as much as it does bruise, I don't think it's probably as bad as getting hit in the nuts.
What about boobs though?
Boobs hurt. It's kind of a like cheap thing to do, but
it's kind of like an unspoken rule.
It's like an unspoken rule. Don't hit me in the boobs. Like if you're gonna go punch, like punch me in the solar plexus.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Go for the ribs, the liver.
Kick me in the liver. Hit me in the kidney. Like
okay, yeah, fair
go
enough.
for that. But and mind you, female fighters are actually supposed to wear breast protections under their sports bras.
Is it hard or soft protection? Is it like a cup for your boobs? Like
essentially, yes.
It's hard?
It depends on the brand.
Okay. So you still consider this pity patter, right?
This is pit pat. They're not doing anything. Like they literally like don't put your feet out. They're like doing this. They're doing this.
In the UFC, they have a scoring system built in for this. If nothing's happening, the guy moving forward's winning.
Yeah.
So that would be Kai Francis, right? Like he's had better. Right when I say that, he starts moving backwards. But for the most of this round, Kai Francis has been moving forward. I think it's fair to say. But now here we go, Moreno moving forward.
Moving backwards not always a bad thing.
Especially when you're a power puncher, right?
And this type of situation, but if you're consistently moving back, then it looks bad. Like you can move back to set up yourself for an offense.
Ooh, nice left hand. Nobody's really landed anything like impactful.
Exactly,
though, like,
they're playing pit pat. It's patty cake time.
It's a 5-round fight though, so this is the first 5-rounder. You've been asking.
Okay, yeah, this is true. True. They're gonna want to save their energy.
Yeah, that factors in.
To go the distance.
That's why I think it's such a casual take when people say like, because these guys in the last they fought before. It was a 3-rounder and it was a fucking awesome fight. So everybody's like, oh, imagine if it's 5 rounds. Like, well, no, if it's 5 rounds, they're not going to go as hard, right? Like,
true, but most fighters, if they depending on how many fights they're or how many rounds they're doing, they will train 3 times the distance. So if the fights
3 times.
3 times.
Oh.
So if you are doing 3 rounds, then in training you are going 9. If you're doing 5, then you're going 15 rounds in training.
Rounds? Oh my god. 75 minutes of sparring. Jesus.
I mean, that's what you have to do to get your cardio up.
And both of these guys have great cardio. Moreno's thought of it as better cardio, but we'll see.
And you have to be able to go the distance. You train to go the distance, not to get the knockout.
Isn't fighting? I mean, I'll ask you. I've heard it before, but I can't wait to hear your opinion on it. Like, fighters don't fear getting hit hard. Fighters don't fear getting knocked out. They fear gassing out. That's what I've heard.
I don't agree with that.
Okay.
I think getting knocked out is a very real concern. I think gassing out is also a really big concern. We're scared because we care. We're scared because we know that there's a real threat to our safety. So, yes, we are scared to get hit, but at the same time, like, we're also in this sport because we love to get hit. So,
what do you think about the old kind of common trope? You hear it talked about on broadcast a lot of like, oh, a guy needs to be hit to like get into the fight, like to wake up. Like, do you think that's bullshit? Do you think there's something to that? I can't wait to hear your opinion on that.
So what he's saying is essentially like you need to take like a solid hit to wake yourself up in the fight to be a fighter. And yes, I actually do agree with this. Every pro fighter that you see out here, UFC, they didn't get where they are without getting their ass beat first. If you are not taking those hard shots, you're not going to see the importance of defending yourself, of keeping your hands up, of fighting back. If you've never been hit before like this, there's nothing like it to wake you up and to like really motivate you to like be a good fighter, because if you don't want to experience that again, it sucks, okay? It sucks. I've done this for 12 years. Like, my teammates still kick my butt. And I guess that's also part of the fun. Part of the fun of this sport is the danger.
Yeah, I think there's something to that.
There's absolutely something.
Like, even me in skateboarding, if it wasn't dangerous, it might not be fun. Like, there's something to that. And you're either wired to kind of enjoy that or to be scared off by that.
Oh man, I fell off my skateboard and broke this finger.
Jesus.
And I was definitely a little scared of my board for a minute. Like, not gonna lie. And then, you get back on and it's okay, but it's like, all right, I gotta get it together.
I thought I broke my finger the other day. Thank God I didn't. It hurt at work after my session.
All right, by the way, this fight's so boring, I've been staring into the camera thus far. So,
yeah, not the most action-packed fight. Pitter-patter, as Mije would say.
Pit-pat, patty cake.
What's it? I think favors actually, I think it favors. I don't know if it favors either guy.
I wasn't paying attention enough. I wasn't entertained enough.
No, I mean, I gave round 1 to Kaikara France because he was moving forward more. Now Moreno's moving forward. Neither guy's landed really anything much of no. Oh, missed head kick.
Okay,
Moreno took the back.
Okay, face plant into the barrier.
No, that one didn't feel good. That's what people forget.
Cara France looks bored. It looks like Moreno's taking a nap.
Yeah.
I know you're not.
He does
but,
have the back right now. He's
does.
winning this round. He's winning this round. Oh,
Oh,
elbow.
nice elbow.
Yeah.
Beautiful elbow.
Maybe the most impactful strike landed yet. Some could say. I don't know.
You know, I haven't really seen these fights that at least the ones that we've watched, throw many elbows.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, they haven't really. All the guys that have fought, you're right, on this main
I
card,
guess they're
it hasn't really been in their style.
are in their range.
Yeah. Well, Moreno's a very good mixed martial artist. He really does mix it up. The wrestling, the Muay Thai, the boxing, the jiu-jitsu. He's very well rounded. Kai France is more of like a power striker, and he's more defensive in the grappling more so.
All right. Can we throw some kicks in?
Good point. I think both guys would be served landing there, even if it's some calf kicks, some body kicks.
I'll take any kick at this point. I don't see a lot of push kicks either. I'd like to see some knees.
See, these usually take place like in the clinch or up against the cage, or I mean, there was the flying knee we saw earlier, so it is possible. But you're right, we haven't seen any knees on one elbow.
Oh, come on! What was that?
France missed a big leg kick
And lost his balance.
Yeah, it was bad.
Um.
Oh, was that a nice check? Did that check left hook land? Do you think? What's your thoughts on that check left hook?
I didn't see it. Okay. All right, Moreno.
I think Moreno's winning this round. He's moving forward. I think he's been done more volume. I mean, neither guy's really, that elbow is probably
Moreno's looking a little cocky right now. Let's be honest.
He's swagging a little bit, maybe
Yeah.
undeserved.
All right. So are we getting in the pocket? Okay, thank you for throwing a kick finally.
They're in a weird in-between range.
Nice!
Okay, so Moreno threw a leg kick, and it kind of swept Moreno off his feet more than dropped him. But it did sit his ass on the ground. France moving forward now. Might be too little too late. I don't know. Kai France is going to have to land something pretty significant for him to win this round back, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm agreeing.
Leg kick.
Okay. Inside leg kick, inside leg kick.
Oh,
Ooh,
left kick to the
solid
body from
roundhouse.
Moreno was nice.
Nice head movement. Nice body shots.
Okay. I think round 2, 10-9, Moreno. Forward pressure. The volume. And the elbow.
He's getting a black eye.
Who is?
Oof.
Oh,
Moreno.
I wonder what that's from, because I feel like I haven't watched Kai France land anything significant, but I know the eyes can deceive you. I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back.
Ooh, nice high kick. Nice, sweet.
Oh.
So the high kick landed and he swept him. So they both got.
Oh, that's where the
Yeah.
face landed.
All right, more pretzels.
Do you need any more water?
No, I'm okay. Hey, coming in. Nice fake. He went boom, boom.
Moreno landed.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, shit!
Okay, okay.
Okay, so Kai France finds himself kind of stacking Moreno up, kind of on top, but Kai France is standing, now he's down, Moreno is in guard. Let's see. First
Oh,
time.
there's blood.
Oh, big a big uppercut. Oh, he dunked the
spinning back fist. Missed.
Kai Francis looking good. I missed the very start of the
There's
round.
got blood on Moreno, though.
Kai Francis looking better than he did the last round, in my opinion, so far.
I agree. Nice leg kick.
Leg kick. Ooh, left hand lands for Moreno.
Another leg kick. Honestly, it's something more than just a right roundhouse from Kara France.
Ooh, left kick to the body from Moreno. Moreno is a lot of damage to that right eye, though.
Yeah.
Which took place in this round. Hard to discount that. That left hand for Kai Francis landing.
Probably gonna be a cute little scar.
Yeah, fucking cute. What a savage. Yeah, I mean, this fight's taking... Oh! Kai Francis' right hand landed, and that may be the best strike Francis has landed this whole fight. I mean, I don't know, something had to do that damage on the right eye, but that right hand, I mean, visually looked fucking clean.
Are you really a fighter without any scars to show it, though? I know I got mine.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You're definitely right. Khabib might be the only guy arguing with you, and he had a style that was hard to get damage off against. I'm sure somebody got him, though. Man, this fight's pretty weird to score. Like, I don't feel like... I know how I'm scoring it, but as far as how these judges are seeing it, who fucking knows?
Yeah.
Who fucking knows? Because, like, right now, Moreno's moving forward. Neither guy's really getting much damage off. Moreno seems to be taking the worst damage.
Yeah, but Moreno's eye is looking bad.
Yeah, it's looking bad. But that was from one strike. It's not like it's been just repeated.
Yeah, but still.
So you have this round for Kai France so far. Okay, 24-14, round 3 significant strikes. We finally got confirmation from the numbers. I think that kind of agrees with what we're seeing here. But Kai France is moving backwards, and judges don't like that. We'll see. I have it for Kai France so far, but you never know with these fucking cocksucker judges. Super active for Moreno. Moving forward, throwing, landed a nice body kick. That left kick to the body's pretty much been there the whole fight.
Nice. Nice stepped out. Body shot. I love when guys do this. Like they have long hair or something. They just don't. Like, I understand.
Do you braid your hair for fights?
Hell yeah. The one fight, I just threw it up in a ponytail. Hot mess, guys. Hot mess.
Hot mess. Man, their first fight was a fucking war, which is almost guaranteed that their second fight's not going to. They both learned from it. But Jesus Christ, this fight, I thought it was going to be way more fun. Okay, Kai France on a single leg. Doesn't get it.
Did you catch him in the elbow?
I think he was spinning back.
Oh.
Dick shot. Dick shot. Oh, the ref didn't stop it.
What?
The ref didn't stop it. Oh my God, that's bullshit. Whoa. Brandon Moreno TKO due to an uncalled dick shot. Right? Am I tripping? Is that how y'all interpreted it?
Replay. We need the replay.
Nah.
What? That was an uncalled dick shot, right?
Oh, what?
What? That was an uncalled dick shot. Oh man, the parlays are
Hold
dropping
on, give
like.
me that replay. What? That cut's pretty bad. No. What? No. What? Play that again. Please play that again. What the hell is that? I don't know what. I need to see this again.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm just over here mourning parlays. Fucking RIP, fucking 21 gun salute over here. These parlays, fucking goddamn it, taking a pounding on the books. Yeah,
Yeah,
all right,
hold
here, replay's up. Straight to the dick.
What? No.
What?
What?
Herb Dean.
Okay, that like if he's getting kicked in the. Like,
Let's watch it. Oh, that's
okay,
liver.
that's liver. That's
Oh, that was liver.
Yeah.
It was
No,
liver.
kick.
Okay, bad camera angle.
Yeah. You're right. I think it was liver.
Unless you've ever been kicked like that, you won't understand. It will drop you.
You know what? I learned that from a fighter named Giga Chikadze. There's a fighter, 140.
Well, I'm glad you've never experienced it, Dom,
No,
because
no.
I really thought I was gonna die a few times. Okay.
So I've heard that getting hit in the liver for a man, obviously as a woman, is probably different. I heard it feels very similar to getting kicked in the nuts. Like that's why we thought it was a. He reacted. As if it
You
was
want
a
me to
nut
kick
kick.
you in the liver and then
I-
kick you in
I
the nuts so we
don't.
can compare?
I
Like,
don't.
I don't want to do that. To
I
you.
don't. At all. I'll take your word for it. But there's a fighter named Giga Chikadze in the men's featherweight division who specializes in liver kicks. He has like I think 3 liver kick KOs, and he's actually termed it the Giga kick. He like specifically aims for it, and that's who really made me aware of the power of the liver kick. You're right. That was a liver kick.
Yeah,
That
it was a
wasn't a
liver
nut
kick.
shot. You agree?
Yeah, I agree. That sucks. I'm sorry. Someone like his wife needs to hug him or something after that. Like, oh man.
Brutal. He dropped like a sack of potatoes. Wow. High car France, man. I thought Hey, Moreno, what Moreno is though, he's a gamer. We talked about it earlier. He's a gamer. Like on paper, he may not like have the advantages, but he finds a way to win. Like he's a fucking gamer.
Okay. At least at the end of the fight, both fighters are able to stand up.
Look at Moreno
needs to go to the hospital.
No, look at Kai Car France's right rib.
Oh, I saw that. He might have broken a rib or two.
Wow. Fuck me.
Was that a rematch?
It was a rematch.
Who won the first time?
Moreno.
Oh man.
But it was even closer to this one. It was a war. Like, it was a real
man.
war. This fight was more of a technical, as you call it, pitter-patter. The first fight was a fucking war.
Oh man.
Sorry, Howler Head. Need a new bottle. I'm drinking seltzers tonight. What can you do? It's one of those things.
Oh man. Oh, poor baby. Oh. I know it's the name of the game, but it always sucks seeing someone go down like that.
Look at his right eye, though. This fight was weird. It was like a snoozy war. It was like a war, but a lot of damage took place. I mean, it's like a snoozy fight, but a lot of damage took place. Like, it was weird. Oh, Jesus, cute. That's a sweet spot for her.
She was pacing back and forth right there.
Good idea, boy.
Talking about the dog.
Yeah, sorry. My dog's the best. Oh shit, he's in the crowd.
Is he going up?
That's the undisputed champ.
Let him in.
Damn, this is a gangster. Oh, Davison looks good too. Davison Figueroa's in the cage right now.
I know, my daughter is watching me right now in my home in Vegas. So I don't want to be the guy who is throwing shit to somebody in television from his daughter. So I have the opportunity to be an example for my daughter, for being an example for my family.
I don't know if I like this.
I forgive you, and please forgive me if I did something bad against you, but hey, don't be confused. I wanna fight. I wanna fight against you in December. You said you're fine. I'm perfect. I just got the deal. Let's go in December, right? Davison, what is your
There's a big old goose egg on his forehead. He's been training. He's been training.
So these two fought before?
They fought like 2 or 3 times. I
And
think 3 times. I think they're 1-1-1. Like one, each guy's won and they had a draw.
This guy right here, tonight is his night, and he's the champion. You know what? I have a lot of respect for him. And these moves right here, you're going to learn to respect because there's 2 players here that respect each other. They're here to put on a show for all of you.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So these guys handling it classy. Looks like we're getting Moreno versus Figueiredo. Is it 4? Will you Google that, baby? Hey, go to Tapology.com and search Brandon Moreno. And I don't know. I want to say they fought 3 times. This will be the 4th. That sounds hyperbole, but I really think that's the truth. I don't want to be wrong though. Brandon Moreno.
alright, I can respect that. You get
4th. They have fought 3 times. I was right. It sounds weird saying they fought 3 times and they want to fight a 4th because that never happens. But that's why I wanted to confirm it because it sounds so weird. But I'm pretty goddamn sure that's the case.
These locker room shots are brought to you by a Trojan.
Is that his wife? Oh, I think that's his wife.
Probably.
And the most anticipated main event is nearly upon us. Megan O'Leary, what do you have for us?
Oh, let's go! Fucking let's go! Pena versus Nunez. The women's GOAT status. Is it on the line? I don't know. Like, if Nunez loses this, is she still the GOAT? It's an interesting conversation to be had, especially with Shevchenko. There's 2 fighters in contention for the women's GOAT. Nunez and Shevchenko. But Shevchenko has lost to Nunez twice, but she fights in a different weight class. She fights smaller, 125. So, if Pena beats Nunez twice, is she the GOAT? Like, I think it's a fair question to ask.
We're gonna find out.
But I'm just saying, like, on a hypothetical level, like, if you beat the GOAT twice, does that make you the GOAT? I think it kind of does. But your career hasn't been as impressive. Like, even if Nunez loses this, you could argue that her career has been more impressive than Pena's. But if Pena beats her twice, it's hard to say she's, like, I don't know. I think there's something on it. Is GOAT status on the line? It might be.
Yeah, find it. You wanna look?
Yeah.
Are you ever in these podcasts?
Oh, yeah, look. Yeah, 3 times against Davison Figueiredo. Yeah, so their first fight was a draw, but Davison Figueiredo kept the belt because he was already champ.
Okay.
Then they fought again, and Davison Figueiredo won by rear naked choke in round 3. Then they fought, so they were 1-0-1, and then they fought a 3rd time in January of 2022, and Figueiredo won. Actually, no, so scratch that. So Figueiredo, first fight was a draw, but he kept the belt. The second fight, Moreno won, and he got the belt back. And then they fought a 3rd time, and Figueiredo won in a decision. So they're gonna fight a 4th fucking time. Jesus Christ. People, see, I'm here for it. Some people are saying they're like annoyed and they don't want to see him to fight a 4th time. You got to. I mean, like, do I want to watch guys fight 4 times like all the time? No, but if it warrants it and like if it makes sense, then I think it's the only fight to make, right? Like, I mean, Let's get to this Nunez Pena fight. I'm gonna skip through some of the promo.
Wife coming down with collectible snacks.
Alright, we're up to the main event. Amanda Nunez versus Juliana Pena 2.
I love all the Venom gear the fighters have.
Is Venom like a dope like brand in the fighting world? Like, what's your thoughts on Venom?
I love Venom. Venom's probably my favorite brand. I currently train with the Venom shin guards, elbow pads, and they make really high quality shirts. I swear by Fairtex gloves, 16 ounces for training. Make sure they're not the ones that go up to here.
What's your thoughts on
ones.
Sauna Bull gloves? Have you ever trained some Sauna Bull gloves?
I'm never trained with them. The gloves, I don't know too much about. I do know generally Sand Bull kind of has material that is a lot cheaper. It's a lot more affordable. I do have the Sand Bull focus mitts, and I've trained my clients for like 4 years with the same pair of focus mitts, and they've held out just fine.
Okay.
Would I get their gear? I mean, I swear by Venom,
Damn, that's dope. So like when the UFC went from Reebok to Venom, I kind of questioned it because like I don't train fighters.
Oh, I love Venom.
So like I questioned if it was a step backwards. I thought they should have gone to Nike or Adidas or.
Nike and Adidas doesn't manufacture MMA gear like that.
Yeah, no, and as they demonstrated, and Venom's been great for them, and it's cool hearing your kind of cosign.
Like, I would love that sports bra, okay? Like, that yellow sports bra is cute. I would train in that.
From
100%.
a model and a fighter, from the fashion and the function perspective, you heard it here first. Venom yellow Brazilian sports bras are in. This is crazy. I'm going for Pena hardcore. I mean, Nunez, if she wins and submits her status says go, I'm not mad at it. Like, that's what's crazy about, like, witnessing greatness. Like, I'm not mad at it. Like, I like Nunez. Actually, the Beefy Boys podcast kind of started on a Nunez card. I was super wasted, and I fucking FaceTimed my boy Harrison about the Nunez, and I was asking if he was the fucking GOAT. And we had a FaceTime, and we talked fights, and that's how Beefy Boys was born, was actually because of Amanda Nunez. So, no disrespect to Nunez, I love the Pena, like, persona and the high beast, and I like her. I think Nunez is a fun champ.
I would love to be in the stadium right now because it looks like it is electric.
It doesn't. It fucking doesn't. I know a guy there. I'm so jealous.
Okay, I want that tracksuit too. Like, give me that.
the Venom gear is hot fire. You see, it's gold because she's a champ. Only the champs get them black and gold. Pena, serious face. Let's go, Pena. I'm going for Pena. I love Pena. I love her daughter. So, so not in the original weigh-in, but they did the ceremonial weigh-in after. Pena's daughter went in there and she put her hands up. It was the cutest, most viral moment ever. So cute. And then I just like Pena's attitude.
Mother and a fighter.
Well,
Man.
they're both mothers, and it's funny. There's a little bit of kind of woke controversy on the last fight because Pena said she was the first mother champ. Nunez is also a mother champ, but her wife did in vitro. She's a lesbian, and so but Pena's yo, I gave birth to a kid. Fuck off. I mean, there's something to be said for both. I think pushing a child out of your vagina counts for something. Like I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to be like super not PC, but I'm just saying like it's kind of different than having like a wife who had in vitro.
Yeah,
and,
I agree.
I mean, biologically, from like a physical body, what you went through perspective, I'm not saying either one's not a mom. I'm not trying to make any hot take here. I just think like from what the body goes through, I think it can't be too denied as much as fucking woke people want to try to act like that's the exact same thing. Like it's not.
I would love to see all the comments on this later.
Yeah, leave a comment if you think that pushing a kid out is the same as having a wife get in vitro. I'd love to have a little chat with you about logic and fucking biology. It'd be great. But yeah, what we're talking about now is status for really bantamweight GOAT. I mean, because what's weird about this is even if Nunez still loses, she's still the featherweight champion. But the featherweight division kind of doesn't exist. I know it's like a weird thing. Like, there's like 7 or 8 people in the whole featherweight division, 145 women's, which is dumb. I don't know why.
I don't like that she's wearing a tank top. Like, she's gonna take that off, right?
She always does.
She's taking that off, right?
Which is weird, because usually she dresses more risque.
But when she fights, she always wears a tank.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Unpopular opinion, I don't care.
Let's
If
go.
you are a female fighter, take your fucking shirt off, okay? Like, get in your sports bra, your shirt, and your little shorts, and no. Because, and I say this, if you are wearing a t-shirt and you get kicked, talking with my hands, sorry, my Eastern European's coming out, you can get caught on that t-shirt. And it is not fair, okay? It is not fair. All my clients, even myself, they tuck in their t-shirt if they're wearing it. Period. In a fight, take that shit off. Done.
Hey, you heard it here. You heard it here. Fucking take that shit off, bitches.
Like, come on, the Venom sports bras are really cute. Like, I want them. Like, Venom, like, if you need someone to sponsor, like, I got you.
Great person to sponsor. She models and fucking fights. Like, I can't think of a better person to sponsor, honestly. But yeah, and it's cool here.
Okay, I'm with this yellow sports bra. Like, please give me that. Like, yes. I actually have yellow gloves at home. So, perfect. They're not Venom though. Sorry.
You know what? I don't think the gloves are Venom either. UFC has like their own like proprietary, I think.
As long as they're not Everlast, okay?
No, they're not. They're not. I have some Everlast MMA gloves in there, but they're for bullshit.
I don't like Everlast because guess what? It never lasts.
It's bullshit. They're like the Walmart of fighting gear.
They're 100% the Walmart of fighting gear, and like everyone's like, oh yeah, I got my new little Everglass gloves, thinking they're all cool and shit. Like, nah, I know damn well you went to like Big Five or like Ross, okay?
We got Ross
I love
Big
Ross.
Five.
I love Ross, but if you're getting some gear at, I can't. Like, just
No, I'll be
no.
honest. I got some Sonic
No.
gloves over there. Those are like my good gloves.
And we have some Everlast gloves.
Yeah, we do. But
I'm sorry.
Everyone
I'm
knew
sorry.
better.
Like, okay, if you're on a budget, like, I get it. But, like, if you, like, really love this, like, go get yourself some Fairtex gloves. Venom, you know what? I've never really given your gloves a fair shot. I had one pair of gloves.
You said Fairtex? That's like
I love Fairtex gloves.
Fairtex. Are they like boxing gloves?
Yeah, they're
Or-
boxing gloves. Don't ask me about MMA gloves. I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to that.
Well, the thing about MMA gloves is that every promotion has their own glove.
Yeah.
Like the UFC has their own glove. Bellator has their own glove. I think PFL has their own glove. Like, so it kind of depends on the promotion you're fighting.
Hi, puppers.
Let's go, Pena! Let's go, Juliana!
She was trolling Nunez yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, by pronouncing her. What was she doing?
Oh yeah, so you know how Brazilians pronounce R's with H's? And she said she was the... What did she say?
I got real issues with fighters who talk shit about other fighters. Like, at least Muay Thai is supposed to be a very respectful sport. Like, you bow to each other.
But MMA
Like,
has
and
that
every-
little sprinkle of WWE in there where you gotta promote and you gotta kind of, you know.
Alright, I get it. Fighting drama sells, but like, it's a bad look. Like, you're in this sport out of respect.
Are you though? Or are you in the sport to fucking dog walk your opponent?
Okay, yeah, you are in there to dog walk each other, but you are like in a mutual agreement that like you're doing this sport because you love it. Like, I'm sorry, if you don't have an opponent, you don't have your teammates to train with, you have nothing. Because there's no fight without your opponent. There's no fighting training without your trainer or your teammates.
I come from a football background where if somebody gets hurt, their backup comes in. And fighting, that doesn't exist. Like in football, I think stunting on your opponent and like flexing on them and fucking shitting on them is totally like in bounds. But you're right. Like
you want to.
If your opponent doesn't show up, you don't get a check. Like
Yeah.
there's a different symbiotic relationship here. Which, all right, this fight is underway here, and I'm fucking on the edge of my seat. Like, nothing much has happened so far, but I mean, there's so much on the line that it's understandable. Yeah, I'm going for Pena. I bet on Pena.
See, Pena's throwing those push kicks, and look, she's gonna get her little foot caught in the t-shirt. Gives me anxiety.
No, Pena's in the t-shirt. Pena's in the black.
Okay, I stand corrected. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. But valid point. So yeah, Nunez in the yellow, Pena's in the black. Black
Nice,
and gold.
nice.
Pena's coming forward the pressure, letting the hands go.
Nice long guard.
What do you think about DC's commentator? He's a wrestler, not a striker. He thinks Nunez needs to throw more leg kicks. What's your thoughts on that?
I'm sorry, I keep confusing the two. Yellow shorts is
Nunez.
Nunez.
Pena's black. He was saying that. God damn it, I forget now. It's all good. We keep pushing. Yeah, I mean, so Pena's pressuring forward. Nobody's landed anything too impactful. How do you view that right here? Was that impactful? I don't know, like kind of, I don't know.
I don't know if that was super impactful.
Yeah.
That wasn't doing much for me.
Okay. I love your opinion. Like, seriously, I value it so much. It's fucking awesome having you here.
Good. Circle out.
Oh! Pena got the better of that exchange, am I right? Oh, right hand by Nunez lands. And Nunez power is crazy.
They had a good opportunity when she missed that kick.
Take her down, or what do you mean? Oh!
To check it, to counter it, to do something.
Oh, what was that?
Ooh. That
What
was
was
pretty
that?
good. She went.
Nunez landed.
I keep confusing the two.
Yellow shorts landed.
Thank you. Yellow. Yeah.
Yeah, sat her down. Sat her down.
I might be biased though. I love you.
Oh! That right hand landed. Right? That wobbled her, right? I mean, did you interpret it the same way? That right hand looked like it wobbled her to me.
It's interesting they're fighting ooh. Yellow shorts keeps changing their stance. Southpaw versus Orthodox.
Yeah.
And now it's got Juliana afraid to enter. And that is where she found success. She just went forward.
See, I think Nunez is winning this round. Yellow shorts is right.
Okay, Nunez is yellow shorts.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Get a little anger here. They're both so tense.
Yeah.
Like you see it in their shoulders. They're like
Neither is in flow state.
no flow state.
You're right.
Ooh.
Oh! Did I just steal it around? Because up to this point, I had Nunez winning the round, but I think I might have stole the round.
Try to go for a takedown. Get in
Stuffed.
clinch.
Oh! Oh, right hand landed, right? You saw that right hand land?
Okay, now it's getting interesting. Okay.
Oh, that didn't look
That
good.
didn't look good. She lost her balance.
Who do you give that to? I'm literally giving my scorecard to you.
Oh, that was getting in the round. I don't know.
Come on, Mije.
Fuck.
It's close, right? I'm right close. There you give it to it. Come on the spot.
Oh. It looks like Pena was holding it down the end of the round, so I'm gonna give it to her.
Okay.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Because last thing the judges are gonna remember.
Oh. Damn.
I'm sorry. I keep confusing these two, damn it.
You think Nunez with the damage? You switching it?
Okay, it looks like they're both awake right now.
I mean, round was close, regardless. I think you got me either girl.
Nice kick. I'm just gonna say yellow shorts. I'm confusing myself.
No, you're good. But in all clarity, did you mean to say Nunez in round one?
I've been drinking, guys.
I
Sorry.
think so. I think.
I think that's what the vibe I'm getting.
Oh, that was clean.
Did you drop her?
That was
She
clean.
did, but
I
she
would-
didn't let the ref stop it.
Wow.
That was nice to let her up. I don't know why she did that.
Well, you do that strategically when you think that you have the advantage on the feet and you don't want to go into their guard.
That was a messy kick. All right, yellow shorts. Come on, let's play. Want to hold hands time? No.
Oh! Fuck! Nunez just dropped the fuck out of. Pena just dropped the fuck out of me. I'm doing the same thing as Mije. Pena just sat.
Fuck yeah.
Nunez
Okay,
just
you-
sat
okay.
Pena down.
Okay, yellow shorts is
Winning. This
yellow
one.
shorts is Nunez.
Yes.
All right, Nunez. She definitely got a little bit. It seems like a little bit of height advantage.
She sat her down.
All right, we're hand holding. You want to hold hands, Nina? Give me your hand.
That was savage. Oh, all right, Nunez. Pena, God, it's fucking with me too. Jesus, Mije.
What's fucking confusing is like Pena's like thing is C, and then it's in yellow. So I'm like, what the hell?
What a fight. Oh, that left hand landed for Pena. Pena can win this round. I mean, she has a lot of catching up to do, but
Pena, just like by her stature, like should be a little bit quicker than Nunez. All right, I'm thinking I'm starting to get it. Black is Pena.
Yes, yes.
Hand holding. Nina.
Nunes is landing hard on the chin.
She's getting dropped, but she can lay on her back and recover. Yeah. And they know that they're not going to go jump on top of her, so she can just lay on her back and recover. Why's a man that's so afraid to grapple with her, Dean? The man is a black guard herself. I don't think she's afraid to grapple with her. I think that's just saying we have a better chance on our feet. That's not give her any chances on the ground.
Fair, fair.
Nunes has
Oh!
beautiful technique.
Oh
Like,
yeah, she's
I
the
like
GOAT!
it.
She's the GOAT! Oh! Sat her down! Down! Sat her down with the left hand!
Dog's getting upset.
Bang.
Alright, I'm a Nunes fan. Like, this technique is gorgeous.
She's the GOAT!
Pena looks a little messy right now, not gonna lie.
Okay, I love hearing this perspective.
Pena's scared.
Ooh,
Penya's
hot
scared.
take. Hot take.
I mean, look at how she's walking in. Like, Nunes looks calm. She's just waiting for her to attack so
She's
she can fight
smiling.
Yeah,
out.
she
Yeah,
always
just smile.
smiles.
She's a psycho. Ooh, no,
That was a push kick, and she parried. And Pena threw a push kick, and Nunes parried it beautifully. I just wish there was a little bit of follow up, but you know, it's okay. Ooh!
Oh, Pena landed
Okay, that counted.
harder.
All right. Get that. Oh, okay.
But
I don't know if that was the face, but it looked like it hurt.
it is in depth though.
Okay, inside knee.
Like this position.
Inside
is
knee, that
pretty-
shit hurts.
I get that from Nunes.
Yeah, of course it is. Now we got the name thing figured out. I mean, she dropped her 3 times. That's worth major points, by the way.
Oh, that was sick.
Oof. Okay, we're gonna stress eat cluster trail mixes.
I'll be right back. I gotta
Thanks for letting the whole internet know.
I let the people know.
UFC 277 Pena versus Nunes.
Feeling each other out right now. Nunes lands it straight. Like the use of push kicks, Nunes. Okay. Oi! You missed a nasty spinning elbow, Don.
Oh shit. So Nunes seems to be in firm control. I mean,
Yeah,
as far as
she's in
damage
control.
goes.
Pena's scared. I mean, Nunes definitely has a height advantage. She's just built bigger.
Well, she fights at 145 too. So
Yeah, I can see that.
she's the 145 champ actually.
What are they fighting at?
35. So Nunes was the double champ until Pena took the 35 belt. She's still the 45 champ. Rematch for the 35 belt.
Oh, so they fought before.
Yes, and Pena won.
Oh, and Nunes is pissed.
Yes. Yeah, Pena,
Yeah,
Nunes
I will-
doesn't look tired at all.
Nope, she looks like she's walking down the street.
Hey baby, can you get me a drink with at the end of the round? Let me take it to the back. Vodka and bubble water.
That didn't do shit.
I like how Pena's moving forward though. She's not scared. I see. I disagree when you say Pena's scared, because she's moving forward.
She's hesitant. She's holding back her punches.
Nunez is literally spiraling.
Nice
Oh,
jump.
Alright, so Nunez is on top for I think the first time in the fight, I believe.
Yeah.
Some decent strikes from the bottom from Pena, but
Pena's getting some damage. Oh, nice elbow.
yes. They might have thought that guy lost 1,500 on Kainar for him too. That's why I'm not a high roller. I'm a parlay better, trying to get the cheddar. Fuck betting 1,500 on any
Pena,
fight.
you know, Pena's on her back, but she ain't doing bad.
No. Very active guard.
Very active guard.
Striking from the bottom. Oh, up
Oh.
kick. That'd be crazy if Pena caught her in the sub. That'd be so nuts.
That would be.
Oh, Joe Rogan seems to think that she's gonna get caught.
I wouldn't surprise me right this second.
That'd be wild.
Well, she's. Nunez is laying on top of her,
Ooh.
but Pena's fighting back. Like she's getting some shots.
Oh, those elbows from
Oh,
Nunez.
that looked like
Oh,
it hurt.
those
That
elbows
looked
from
like it
Nunez
hurt.
are very effective. Definitely.
I
land.
see blood.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
Cut her bad on the hairline.
gosh.
She's pinned a very active guard, trying to throw triangles, trying to throw.
Those things about those elbows though is it's hard to tell like how bad. Like it could either just be kind of like surface layer or it could be really deep.
Yeah. And either way, it's damage. Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit!
No,
Oh.
I hate this part. I don't
No. Her arm's been in the right way.
No.
Oh, she pulled it out.
Oh, okay.
Nunez, decent
Oh,
little
I
sub
can't do that.
attempt. Yeah, he's watching.
All right, sorry, my Muay Thai is showing. Oh, Nunez with that elbow.
Yeah, Nunez is grinding upon elbows one of this round for sure.
Oh man.
Oh, that blood is gnarly. Sorry.
You're good.
And then can you put some ice cube, little vodka,
Oh,
and
man.
whatever we got to mix it with?
Oh, the blood. It's like in her hair. Oh,
Yeah, it's like.
poor baby.
Have you ever been cut in a fight?
No, I've never been cut. Knock on wood. Can you knock on wood too, Nina? Like,
Yeah, I'm knocking too. Do you think that's just like luck, or like does it just chin factor into that, or?
oh man, you know it's easy. It's with the elbows. It's easy to get cut. It is really easy to get cut. It does not take much with elbows.
Yeah, right. Like a grazing elbow can still cut you, right?
I mean, like you can train to keep your hands up, but like you can't condition your skin to like not get cut.
Yeah, yeah.
My trainer swears that running by the beach will thicken your skin. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if there's any validity to that.
That's
Maybe
the
I
most
can do
bro.
some
Oh, Nunes with the takedown immediately. That's the most bro science shit I ever heard, but more power to him. And also Nunes with the fucking easy takedown, started the round. Jesus, not looking good for Pena. Oh, yikes.
It seemed like what she's going to try to do to Juliana. 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm tired just watching this fight.
Yeah, ton of energy being expended. Both 5-round fights done. Both. Oh!
Okay.
Oh!
No, I don't
Okay.
do this. No,
Nunes,
okay.
she got out.
Oh.
Juliana's active guard, throwing up those sub-attempts from the bottom, but I mean, unless she pulls a rabbit out of the hat, I don't know if she's going to win the fight that way. I mean, she's threatening, but
His hand is bringing off of her face. So whenever she does throw, she just rotates her over the top.
oh fuck! Oh, just the arm.
I can't watch. I can't watch these. I can't
Nunes
watch.
still gets out of it. She gets out of
Oh, I
it.
can't watch. Ah.
God, she's threatening subs from the bottom, but she's still losing the round. That's why jiu-jitsu.
Nice, spilling your alcohol all over you, Donald. 2 into the
Thanks.
fight.
I was hoping that nobody noticed, but good call there, Mije. Wet crotch, boys. Thanks. Let me draw this off. Down under.
Oh.
What's
Okay.
going on here? What's going on here? What's going on? I don't even know what position this is. It's like a north-south. It's like a north-south. They're both cranking subs. Neither one of them got it. It's a weird little position.
Arms are okay. Oh.
You don't see it often. Pena's bleeding a lot, though.
They'll stop the fight if there's too much blood. And
No,
honestly, I
not
don't
too
want-
much blood. They're more likely to stop it if it closed the eye. Or, I mean, a bad cut if it's too bad, especially in New York, but they're not New York. I think Pena's okay as far as getting the fight stopped, but that was an interesting little position. Pena's very active, but she's just losing these positions by a fucking nut here.
I'm tired of watching this. This is hard.
Last fight.
I feel like one of them's gonna.
Oh!
I feel like one of them's gonna get cut really bad, and that's gonna end the fight.
Well, Nunes just landed the elbow, so that fucking points to your prediction. Oh!
Oh!
Oh, man, Pena's trying to throw up subs. Nunes is like, oh, that cut is gnarly. That cut is gnarly.
She made it worse. It's worse. I think. Are they both bleeding now?
I don't know. I know Pena is.
Fuck.
That might be Pena's blood. God damn. That takedown was so easy from Nunes.
Well, she got blood all over her face. She's probably having a hard time seeing.
If Juliana pulls out a fucking sub from her back, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit, man. I don't predict
More
it.
elbows. Yeah. Nunes got heavy elbows.
Oh, yeah. One of the most powerful women's fighters literally that ever walked the planet. She knocked out Cyborg, who is considered the strongest women's fighter of all time. God damn it, Beltran.
Yeah, Nunes looks happy. She looks confident.
They call her the Lioness.
What? She got her.
Oh.
She's out.
Damn. 12-0 significant strikes in this round. Oh, shit.
Poor-
That was like Grand Theft Auto bleeding out when you beat up a hooker.
Oh my god. And 5
Oh, throwing up active guard though. Pena's guard so active. Oh my god. One more round.
Oh my god, they're brutal.
Oh!
Oh, that's so good.
I should cut too.
Oh my god, look at that.
Yeah, honestly, like, Juliana Pena has to fucking abandon them fucking subs from the bottom. Like, she's just getting beat up. She's got to get on top. She's got to take the back. I mean, she's not going to win this fight throwing up subs from bottom. If she was going to, she would have already done it. Like, the damage is becoming gnarly.
Ooh.
Clash of heads. Hey, Nunes. Oh, God. That cut is gnarly.
She cut twice, I think, now.
Woo! Oh, let's go. All right, they hug to start the fifth. Man, what a fight. Mainly for Nunes, though.
Come on, Nunes.
Fuck my parlays, right? Pena tried to jump Gilly on the takedown attempt. And like I said, she's not going to win this fight from her back. She's just not going to. If she was going to, she would have already done it.
But Juliana has to be very careful because Juliana Pena is not okay just laying on her back. She's going to want 10 submissions this round trying to defend this fight.
If she's going to not get any of them.
Last round, the one that matters the most.
DC just said that she's going to throw up 10 submissions. Like, she might throw them up, but if she doesn't get them, who gives a fuck?
Pena almost got Nunes in submission a few times.
Yeah, but like
she got out, but...
And MMA almost counts like horseshoes and hand grenades. Like, it either lands or it doesn't. Like,
But she's making this a dogfight.
Can you choke? Does she have the choke? Does she have the choke? Does she have
look
the
at
choke?
that blood
Look,
leaking.
Look,
Look
she
at
has
that
the choke.
blood leaking.
Aw, I wanted you to knee.
Wow.
Nunes is on a mission to get Pena on her back.
Oh, those elbows are gnarly. Ground and pound elbows from Nunes, yeah. Pena ain't winning this fight, goddammit. We'll probably get a third. We'll probably get a trilogy, in all fairness. We'll probably get a third fight, but...
Yeah, because this is only their second time.
Yeah. 1-1, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Pena's leaking.
I would love to go watch that fight.
Leak City.
Right.
Yeah, seeing this shit in person would be so dope. Hey, we're gonna go to one day, dude. You should come with us, like, meet in Vegas. That shit would be lit.
On Amanda's face, you can't believe that this might be locked in.
Well, she's got to be very careful. Now, Juliana Pena is a champion, man. She is fighting her butt off. Even though she's behind.
Oh my god. Oh, took her back. This is gnarly. She's not gonna tap though, because she's a gangster.
Oh my goodness, great submission, great defense by Amanda.
Giving her a submission threat to make her defend in order to make her after doing it. Because it was getting started.
Less than 2 minutes to go.
It would have been a fantastic fight.
Oh wow, I can't believe it.
This has been a good fight.
Yeah. That blood is all Pena's. On the mat.
It happens.
Regardless of what happens here, Amanda Nunes wins this fight at the like she did.
Not to you though, because you never been cut.
But there is a way to go fight Amanda Nunes
my surgery scars cut, you know?
Oh, that up kick was nice. No, they don't count. I got surgery scars too. I got abducted by aliens. Oh shit.
A lot can happen in 50 seconds. A lot can happen. It's not over until it's over.
You're right, but she has her fucking back.
Oh.
She's not gonna tap. She's too gangster to tap.
Final 30 seconds.
Amanda's going for an arm triangle now. She's going to press that arm. Trying to get into the
That cut is so gnarly. It literally looks like fucking like zombie movie makeup.
10 seconds.
Fucking A. Amanda Nunez is still the GOAT after all.
It's over.
Fucking
It's
A.
fucking over. Let's go, Nunez. I'm a Nunez fan now. Fuck yeah, that was beautiful. Her technique is gorgeous.
Yeah. She's what got me interested in the watching fight.
In all fairness, who's in the featherweight?
Yeah, who's in the featherweight division, Joe? I fucking agree. Fucking paper champ. Psych. That was amazing. I just lost a bet and I'm salty. Fuck me. Jesus Christ.
I mean, she had a great game plan, an unexpected game plan with that southpaw stance.
Just the parlay graveyard over here. All fucking lost parlays. Even this one, the 100-minute Nunez, still a lost parlay. Fuck me. Oh, another lost parlay. Jesus Christ. The over 2.5, that cashed. Guess what? Still a lost parlay. Fuck us. And Pena, lost parlay. Jesus Christ. Look at all these parlays. They all fucking lost. We're fucking, oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 1 on the parlays. Boom. Fuck us. Yeah, we turned fucking 50 into 192 on one. So close. I mean, this parlay was 0 for 1, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 2 and 1, close, 1 and 2, 2 and 1, 0 for 1, 1 and 2, 4 and 1. That's the one that's hard to swallow. God damn it. 0 for 1. 1 and 2.
Your third daughter should be.
Fuck, where's my pen?
Yeah.
Lend me a pen, baby. I'm sorry, I keep losing my pen. Jesus Christ.
All over her back. It came very close to home. But Amanda just fought so well tonight. After tearing out her daughter Raven in her right field. That was amazing.
Will you make me one of those too, baby?
Oh God, no.
Team Nunes, in all likelihood, getting it done. One final time tonight. Here's respect.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. The judges for the contest, 50-45, 50-44, and 50-43 for the winner.
Yeah, I scored it 50-45 too. Jesus fucking Christ! What a tough fucking night at the sports book for the Beefy Boys. Holy shit, I honestly forgot we were fucking still recording. It was such a tough L taken on these parlays that. But hey, we enjoyed the card. I hope you enjoyed the fucking striking breakdown from Mije. I really appreciate you being here on the Beefy Boys channel. And, you know, I hope you all enjoyed the perspective from an experienced Muay Thai fighter. And I hope you all enjoyed watching UFC 277. I know I did. You know, hey, even though I lost some bets, the fighters that won still performed at the highest level. And nothing but respect, and I can't be mad. But yeah, UFC 277 reaction breakdown featuring Mije. Appreciate you so much, Mije. And yeah, what's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Mije, MIJE _Michelle Jessica.
And you're gonna want to follow. Take it from me, you're gonna want to follow. Fighting, modeling. I mean, so talented of a young lady over here. And yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And yeah, BB Boys little UFC 277 reaction video. And yeah, give us a subscribe. We come to you after every single card. Me and Harrison will be breaking on this card still. And yeah, man, fuck our parlays. Let's go.